Hi students, in this short video I want to teach you how to find the base and the heights for a triangle. For the bases are very simple. Base, you can say base is just like the side of the triangle. So for example, this one we have this triangle FGH. So we can call the sides of the triangles are the first one, let's say GH over here. GH, let's write down GH, and then you can say this one also, this is another side of the triangle FG, and then you have FH over here. Now and then you can think a triangle is just like looks like a mountain. Okay, so this is the base, for example GH. Let's see the first base GH. Now and then we can see where's the mountain top for GH. The mountain top of GH is this F over here. So from the mountain top you trace a line down to the base, which is GH over here, right? And then as you trace the line down to the base GH over here, you will see there is a perpendicular sign over here. For the perpendicular sign, you can draw a stickman. You can draw a stickman, and then you will see this is a stickman, 1 feet on the base, which is GH, and then 1 feet on the height. Now FG is the height. Okay, so you can do it like that. Now another base, for example, this one FG, right? FG is the base. Okay, you can think, oh, FG is the base, and how to make this become the base? You can say like this, you can think, oh, I want to make all the base just the horizontal line. So in case it's on paper, then you can turn your paper. Now since this one I use computer, let me just try to turn it, and then you will see it. Now how to make this the base become horizontal line, and then you see FG is the base, right? The horizontal line is the base, and then you see FG is the base, and then what's the mountain top just now is over here is H, right? H, then you trace the line down to the base which is the GH, right? Sorry, the FG, and then you see HG. Yeah, you will trace down to the base, which is FG. You will find a perpendicular sign over here, perpendicular lines, yeah, perpendicular line sign. And then if you want, you can draw a stickman over here. Now and then you will see 1 feet on the base, 1 feet on the height, 1 feet on the base, which is FG, and 1 feet on the height, which is HG. Yeah, HG. So the height is HG. And then you can see this one also FH, or FH is the base. Okay, how do I do this one? You can do it like this. You can turn your paper. Since I use computer, then I need to turn my image. So I turn and make the base as horizontal line. Yeah, FH. Yeah, this is the base, and then I can say this one, you see what's the mountain top? The mountain top is G. Now I write down G, and then from mountain top I trace a line down to the base. Now when I trace down my line to the base, I find a perpendicular sign over here. Yeah, so this one is a 90-degree sign, right? So the height is GI. Yeah, so the height is perpendicular to the base, always perpendicular to the base, right? So you see this one GI, you see perpendicular. Let me show you, for example, another one. Yeah, the previous one. Let me turn this one. Let me turn it like this. You see. And then you will see this one FG is perpendicular to GH. The height is perpendicular to the base. and then FG, same thing. If you turn it, you will see it like that also. Okay, that's all for the first one. I hope you can see the next one also. Bye.